New update, new fixes. They finally did it. They are fixing the game. And it was useless. Deadass. I don't know whether I should be laughing or crying, cause how do you hit the target and still miss? After months of complaining about Hela, Hawkeye, Gambit, and now Elsa, it's like they are generally missing a mark on purpose. This is Overwatch Brigade level of fuckery, and I'm going to prove to you guys why this hotfix was useless and how to fix each hero. So Gambit got his health dropped from 275 down to 250 and a 5% reduction on his damage boost. That's it, that's the patch. Nobody has ever complained about Gambit having too much health. Gambit is a nightmare because of his survivability. This motherfucker doesn't die. He keeps spinning every time he gets tickled, and with self heals always keeping his health up, reducing his health when he can heal it back in 2 seconds shows that these changes did nothing. It's like when I broke my finger and the nurse told me to put an ice pack on it. Band-aid on broken bones. This nerf feels like Marvel looked at the complaints and wanted to show they were responding and picked the safest options. It changes nothing about how the Gambit actually plays. He still goes in, dashes out, heals up, and repeats. The 5% damage reduction is so small, you won't even feel it. And he still gets banned 50% of the time, which also proves he's still too strong. Nobody wants to play against him. If you want to actually fix Gambit, take away the self-heals from his dashes. That's a start. Make his survivability reliant on his team's support rather than himself. He stays useful, he stays mobile, he still makes plays, but now he actually needs his team. He becomes a threat. You can punish instead of a threat that punishes you for existing. This is an issue with some supports being too self-reliant. Nothing dies, so no one has fun. I hate this hero with a deep passion because heroes like Hawkeye are always so unbalanced, and it's really hard to balance. Hawkeye got a damage reduction on his arrows, but it's so small that Hawkeye feels the same. Seriously, go play him and tell me there's a difference. You can still spam arrows, you can still melt an entire team without breaking a sweat. The damage reduction is so minor that nothing about his gameplay loop has changed. He's not any harder to use, he's still the same Hawkeye who deletes people before they can react. This is the laziest change in the hotfix. I don't know why I'm calling it a hotfix, it's just hot shit. Hawkeye does insane damage with low charge time, fast arrows, easy spam. A small number tweak doesn't address any of that. He needed a mechanic change, not a stat change. Increase his full charge time from 0 to 100 in 3 or 4 seconds. Right now he reaches max charge way too fast, lets you spam his arrows. This change will force players to actually commit to their shots. Fewer arrows in the air means every shot needs more accuracy. That raises the skill floor, creates a real skill gap, and rewards players who can actually aim while punishing the spam playstyle that's been dominating. Less spam, more skill. Am I crazy, or is it a good fix? Let me know in the comments. Elsa has been ruining games since she's dropped. She's banned in most games. And so what do you think Marvel did? I'll actually give you 5 seconds. They did fuck all. They nerfed her ult, and I don't know what caveman is looking at the complaints, but the ult has never been the issue. What's breaking the game is her entire kit. High damage output, constant dash spam, a monster piercer shot, a invisible trap. She does way too much for one hero. Nerfing her ult is like taking the spoiler off a race car and saying you fixed the speed. Get out of the garage, mate. Marvel needs to pick up the controller and play the game. They don't understand what makes Elsa so oppressive, and it's not the ult, it's her busted ass kit. Like bro, she can dash every 2 seconds with a monster piercer shot. Look at this! Just look! How did they think her ult was the issue? I don't know. Her ult is flashy and it looks powerful, so on surface it may seem like the right call, but anyone who's played against her knows the ult isn't why she's broken. She's broken because of how she moves and how she does damage constantly. Not in one big moment, but in every single second she's alive. She's worse than Hela and Hawkeye combined. 2 changes needed. Add a cooldown to her dash, 3 seconds, when she has her passive maxed out, and remove the trap. She's already overkitted. Also nerf the healing she gets from her abilities. Right now her dash spam makes her nearly unkillable against dive heroes. She just slips away every time and heals. The cooldown increase forces her to actually think about when to use her abilities, and remove the trap. The amount of times I killed a dive hero from trap is insane. It's too easy. Keep her core identity, mobile, high damage, aggressive, but it stops being a spam fest. Like please just try something, holy fuck. Hela got fall off damage added to her kit, meaning she can no longer 2-tap people from across the map, which I can say honestly is good, but it's only for long range. This nerf generally goes out the window when you realize Hela isn't sitting in the back of the map, she's in the middle of the fight. Mid-range, close range, any normal engagement, the fall off means nothing. She still melts you, she will win fights that feel unfair. It's like they are so scared to nerf the heroes no one likes to play against, it's ironic. But fall off is only punishing the most extreme plays, it changes nothing with her damage. This is actually a step in the right direction, I'll give Marvel credit. It's not useless, it's a good step, but nothing changed. You will still lose fights that shouldn't be lost, her base damage is too high. So, cut it down. Reduce the primary fire so it takes 3 shots anywhere to kill a 250 HP hero, as suddenly fights against Hela feel fair. She's still a threat, she's still dangerous, but you're not just losing because of the hero you're playing against. You get real 1v1s with real outcomes instead of matches that are decided by character selection. So there you have it, 4 heroes, 4 nerfs, and 4 reasons why I hate this game. This hot shit update changed almost nothing about the state of the game. Marvel Rivals is fun, generally one of the best hero shooters to come out in years, but what's the point of grinding if the game makes me feel miserable? And if Marvel don't fix up their shit, we're going to be having the same conversation next month about different set of heroes. The fixes aren't complicated, they don't even require massive reworks, they just require actually understanding why something is broken, instead of just making the numbers slightly smaller and calling it a day. I swear to god all these fixes took me less than 5 minutes to think of, but what do you think? Drop a comment and let me know. Do you think Marvel Rivals can actually fix the balance issues, or is this always going to be the pattern? And if you want to see more breakdowns like this, you already know what to do. Give me a cheeky sub. We are going for 1k, thank you for watching and I'll see you guys soon. Peace.